Pretties. It's Angela here, and today's video I am going to be making a bracelet to match that fun pair of earrings, Firework earrings, that I made for the challenge. So I started stringing it up because I kind of wanted to get the basic pattern and not make y'all wait through watching me go through and find out what I wanted to do. But I did have some of these, the beads that matched the little ones that I used in the earrings in a bigger size. I think this is a 10mm. And they have kind of like that silver and gold flecking on it, on the white bead, and it has some like gray marbling, and it's really pretty beads. So I did have some of those in a bigger size. I am using the same bicone that I used for the earrings. I used silver, gold, and I may not use the white, I'm not sure, just because I have the white in here and I think it may be enough. So I'm just going to put some dangles here in the middle. So what I did was I did a station of the gold bicone, the smaller marbled bead, another bicone. I used some of these bead caps and framed the larger bead, and then I did silver. So I did a section of gold, a section of silver, a section of gold, and then I made this mid section of a silver, a gold, two of the marbles, and a gold and a silver. And I'm going to continue this pattern on the other side, so we'll string that up together. And I just kind of, when I got my bead caps out, I kind of smashed them down a little bit to form around the bead a little bit, because I wanted it to be like a cone around it, and they were just a little bit too tight, so I kind of opened them up a little bit by pushing them around the bead. So I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and string on this side together, and then we're going to make some little dangles for this midpoint. That's going to be our midsection, and that's where I'm going to hang my dangles from. So on this side we are going to do gold again. Let me see if that's right. Yes, gold, silver. I just need gold and silver, and then this is going to be our gold in the middle. So I need a gold icon. And one of the marble beads. We'll bring those over here. I hope everyone is having a good start to their year. 2020 is behind us, and I'm definitely hoping 2021 is going to be a lot better for everybody. So yeah, jewelry is a creative outlet for me. It's my happy place, as I call it. And so we'll put another silver, and I also did alternate the bead caps colors as well, going down. I capped this one with silver and gold and silver and gold and so on. So now we're going to pick up a section of silver. We have a bicone, a marble bead. And I believe I got these marble beads from dollarbead.com a while back. I'm sure they may still have them. I'm not positive. You know how those websites are. Sometimes the products come and go. So I did get them a little while back. So, but they're always getting new things, and they have beautiful beads. Okay, so we have our last bead cap to put on. Well, I'm trying to get it there. And I am using stretchy cord, and I'm using 0.8 Crystal Tech. I ordered this off of Amazon. It's really cheap. I got some black and some clear. Okay, so let me just measure this to make sure that it's long enough. It should be. Let's see, where's my tape measure? Okay, so we have about 7.5. Yes, that should be good. About 7.25. These beads are a little bit chunky, so I want to make sure that it goes all the way around my wrist. Yes, that should be totally fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is finish this off. You always make sure you want to stretch your stretchy cord to make sure that it's kind of pre-stretched, because if you don't do that and then you put it on and you tie it off and then you put it on and off your wrist, it's going to stretch it out, and then it's going to be too loose and floppy, and you don't want that. So okay, So then we're just going to tie it off. Do a basic knot, and then I'm going to do a surgeon knot. Just make sure to pull tight. And I try to have a bead that has a hole big enough to hide that knot in at the end. That is really pretty, guys. I really like that. So that you have somewhere to hide that knot, you know, when you're done. It's not the end of the world, but it's just nice to have it hidden so you don't see that. And yes, I know I'm a little extensive with knots. I don't want it to come apart. You can also use a little bit of GS Hypo Cement, or yeah, that's usually what I use to finish off my knots. Okay, so I've made about 3 or 4 knots, and I think it's going to go right into that bead cap cover hole. And we're going to snip that off, and I will come back and put a little bit of glue on that after the video, but I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can see it, because it hit it right under that bead cap, which is really nice. Okay, so we have our bracelet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make our dangles, and we're going to add it with a jump ring or 2, depending on how long we need that to be. So I'm going to move that out of the way. So I have 2 head pins and 2 eye pins, 1 in silver, 1 in gold of each one. And I think I'm going to do, I have these dangles that I used in the earrings, and these are available on my Facebook page and my Facebook group, where you can find beads and charms and jewelry making supplies. So I have a star and I have a swirl. Right here, a little star and a little swirl. I just realized I'm playing with these little things and they're not in camera. There we go. So I have these swirls on the website, not website, on the Facebook group page, and the little stars, and we use those in the earrings as well. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's see, how do I want these to dangle? I think maybe we'll do a gold and a silver, because you don't want them to be too long, because remember, this is on your wrist and it's going to be dangling down onto your hand. So I think I'm just going to do a simple silver and gold, and then I may, a gold and silver, and then I may do the opposite for the other one, since it's going to be hanging at the same length. Put a silver and then a gold on one, and a gold and then a silver on the other. So you have them opposite. I'm going to take my one-step loopers, which I really like, and you just have to be careful that you don't crush your bead, but I like the fact that it just does the work for you. Now you do have, I will say, you will have to close this little bead off and like pinch it together to close it up, just like that. But to me, it's worth it not to have to try to make the perfect loop. I'm not good at making perfect loops, so, well, not that everything has to be perfect, because it really doesn't. But I find it easy, so I like it. Especially if I'm making a lot of little dangles like those for the earrings. Yeah, it saved me a lot of time and headaches and frustration and all that good stuff. So I find it a handy little tool to have. And this one is the 1.5 millimeter loop, but I also did order one in the 3 millimeter loop, which at this point I'm waiting to still come in, but it should be here soon. Okay, so I'll close that one off. So we have our 2, no, I gotta put the little charm on. Alright, and so when you open your jump ring, your loops and jump rings, you want to open it towards you and not pulling apart, because you will lose the shape of your jump ring and you won't get it back into that perfect loop. So you just close that up. Make sure you pinch it together so that it stays closed. It's always easier to do off camera than it is on camera. Okay, so that one is closed. So we have 2 little dangles. And then, let's see, what else do I want? I don't think I want too much. I think I'm just going to use one of the head pins. And I think I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to do one of each. I think I'm going to do a gold, going from dark to lighter, in my opinion, gold to silver, and I think I will put one of these white bicones in just to tie it in a little bit. And so we'll have that dangle there, and that'll be 3 different dangles, and we'll attach it with a jump ring. So here are the looper. Here's the looper tool, and there we go. And take that right off and just close it up. It's almost completely closed, but like I said, I just close it up a little bit tighter just so to make sure. Okay, and then we're going to grab a jump ring. I'm going to grab it with the pliers. And I'm going to get my handy tool that I love so much. I know you've probably heard me say that in every video. I love this little thing. It helps me twist my jump rings open and close them back up. So I'm going to put one of the charms on first. Then I'm going to put my little bicone head pin one. And then I'm going to put the other little charm. And let me see if that is enough space. I think I'm going to use 2 jump rings. So I think I'm going to close this one up. I guess I could have just left the other one. Left it open, put the other one on there, but that's okay. We got to open it anyway. So I'm going to open my jump ring. My handy little tool. I'm going to get that in between my center point, the 2 right there. I think this will just help it hang a little bit nicer. And then I'm going to get my jump ring and attach that dangle on. And close it back up. This really is a handy little tool. Okay, and then there are my, oh, I really like how they came out. That's cute. Okay, so I'm happy when things work out. Alright, so here's my stretch bracelet. Let me go ahead and take that off. Put this on to where y'all can see it dangling. Oh yes, I do like that. That is cute. Just a little touch of a dangle. And you can add more dangles if you want more dangles. I think that's the perfect amount. I think it's a really pretty, fun stretch bracelet. It incorporates the silver and the gold. It dresses it up with the bead caps in the different colors. So you have options. You don't have to wear just silver or just gold. Really, really pretty. I think it matches the earrings really, really well. So let me move this out of the way a little bit so y'all can see the earrings and the bracelet. Let me see if I can move all this sparkly pretty beads out of the way and zoom in a little bit so you can get a closer look. Let me see, I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera up. Sorry guys, I just want y'all to be able to see this. There you go. There are the earrings and the bracelet together. And like I said, I did the earrings in the 2021 collaboration, the monthly jewelry collaboration challenge. And I wanted to go ahead and make a bracelet to match it. And so I think it came out really pretty. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Click on subscribe so you can watch other jewelry making videos and hauls and unboxings and more videos to come. So until next time guys, bye!